Hi everyone. Today I'm going to paint and make over this coffee table that I got from Marketplace for 10 bucks. So I'm going to clean this up. My plan is to just remove all the finish on this and then paint it white and then darker shade on the top. So we sanded it down with 80 grit and then 120 and then 220 and then if you see at the leg of the table, there is something, a wooden frame. I didn't like that, so I went ahead and removed that part. I just used some hammer to make that piece loose, and it just came right off. But when I removed it, there was a lot of black spots under it. There was some dust and all that deposit, so I had to do more sanding in that area too, because I'm going to use a white paint. It was not easy to remove it, so I used a knife to gently scrape off, and then I used that spray, that's Murphy's oil, to loosen it up, and then it came out pretty good. So I removed all that part, wiped the table clean, all the sanding dust and everything, and then this is the top coat. I mean, it's the stain plus poly that I was planning to use. So as you can see, I just tested it just to make sure that, I like that. But I wouldn't do that if I'm doing it all over again. You'll know why in the later section. So and it's very smelly, so you cannot do it inside the house. So I would suggest you do it outside. So the bottom part, I started with giving a white coat of paint. I knew this was the first time I was ever painting furniture, so I knew I will have to do more than one coat. So this is how it looked after the first coat of paint. You can see that, those details have some black showing up. So after the paint dried, I took it outside the next day, and I used the stain and polyurethane for the top, and I used a foam brush to coat the first part. You can see some of it is already there because I tried to do it in the night and it was so smelly, so I couldn't do it inside the house. So I waited for the next day to do it outside. And I did a lot of wrong things on this one. It was my first attempt, so I just tried different ways to apply this. And I watched so many videos. Most of it said to apply it on the direction of the wood grain. So this table had wood grains in all directions because it was done with pieces. And I tried to do it that way and it did not work. Do not do this one. This made the whole table so messed up. I had to sand it down and remove everything and start over again. So when it dried, it was in pretty bad shape. So it was not neat. So if you have a table which has not uneven wood grains or it's in different direction, I would just do it in pick a side one way and then just keep doing it that way. So this is how it looked, and I did not, I mean, it looks so messy. So I removed most of it. I waited for it to dry and then sanded it out and then started it over. So after so many trial and error, I sanded it down, then painted again and did not like it, removed again, and then I did go back and forth 2 or 3 times, and then finally I decided to use a small craft brush, which was the smoothest I could find in my home. And I tried to do it smaller area by area, and then I kind of liked the I don't know how to say, but the look of it, like the uneven kind of look of it, but I wanted it to have a smooth finish. So I got it using the craft brush, and finally this is how it looks, and I kind of liked it that way. So I hope you learned something from my mistake, and my plant stand is ready. Thank you.